What's happening? All right. I'm not making this video for you to like it. So I'm just letting people know that right now. This is not a video for you to like. So I don't care if you dislike or like this video. Let's start off like that. I'm not saying peace on this video. I'm not saying peace on this video because it's not about peace on this video. Name of this video is Did You Make Your Shift? Did you make your shift? That's what it's all about. And I'm saying all that because through the course of the last few weeks, I've been getting a lot of emails, a lot of inquiries, a lot of gripes, a lot of people complaining, talking about 2012 happened, did nothing happen, everything's still the same, things are worse, and all of these different things. And I'm not sympathizing with you. I'm not sympathizing with you because last year I went through my trials. Last year I went through my tests. Last year I was tested with my life. With my life. In order for me to make this shift. So that's why I'm saying I'm not coming in peace. Because it's not peace. It's not peace. You had many people, even in some of these internet communities, that was trying to stop me from making my shift. But yet and still, I made it. Yet and still, I made it. So I can't sympathize with a person sending me an email saying, oh, we're still in the third dimension, nothing happened, and you said X, Y, and Z was going to happen and nothing happened. And I'm like, look here, you didn't listen to my videos. You basically pretty much heard one little part, took that part, you know what I'm saying, but you didn't listen to the whole thing or whatever. What I was saying was that I already told people that 2012 was the year of the internal shift, of you getting yourself right. And I said that in 2013 the worst was yet to come. I told people that, and people weren't listening. You know what I'm saying? So, and then you come up and say that 2012 ain't nothing happened. You said some UFOs was going to come. You said full disclosure was going to come. I didn't say any of that. That was people saying that because it's a lot of people, and they go listen to this person, they go listen to that person, and try to mix it all up, and then they'll come at you with different questions based upon all of these different people that they've been listening to. So say, for instance, they've been listening to Dr. Delbert Blair, they've been listening to all these different people, you know what I'm saying, Phil Valentine, they've been listening to other people on YouTube, you know what I'm saying, then they want to basically pretty much ask you questions based upon what somebody else said and try to put you up under that person's yardstick. And I'm like, look, I'm me, and I'm going to say what I'm going to say because I'm simply making these videos to share information, you know what I'm saying, to enlighten. These are simply me basically sharing my ideas, my opinions, and my views. You don't have to watch this. See, but what it is that people, they seen the numbers, you know what I'm saying? Like they seen how I started out. Like when I first started on YouTube, I was only getting like 20 people watching my YouTube videos when I first started out. You know what I'm saying? And wasn't nobody really caring about it. Like wasn't really nobody caring about me then. I remember people was actually like, man, you need to get more viewers. You know what I'm saying? Like we need to help you out. Like, oh, like you only got 20 people watching your videos or whatever. I remember people sending me emails saying that or whatever. Like you have some good information, but you really don't have a lot of people watching your videos. So then it was cool then, but then, you know, like when they got up to about like 1,000 people watching your videos or something like that, then that's when it all changes. That's when you start basically attracting these people that aren't really in it for the information. And that's why I said I'm not coming in peace in this, because it's like you weren't in it for the information, and you know who I'm talking to. You were in it because you seen the numbers, and you either had two agendas. One was, man, I could teach better than him, or I could do this better than him, and how come he got all these numbers and shit? You know what I'm saying? So you was like, man, I'm gonna stop this guy, man, or I'm gonna challenge this guy in public. I'm gonna write comments and videos and try to say negative shit so that other people won't watch his videos, or I'm gonna go and make a video about this guy. Yeah, people did all of that type of stuff. You had one person that did that, and then you have another person, and these are females too, that try to associate themselves with you because they see some numbers or whatever. They see some numbers or they think you're going somewhere, so then they want to try to associate themselves with you. But it's not sincere. You're not in it for no knowledge and no metaphysics and no spirituality. So that's why when I made that video saying why I'm not going to start a cult order or group, that's exactly what I was talking about. People aren't sincere in the heart. People basically like entertainment. People like blood and sweat. That's what people like. People like to see action movies where people dying and the drama and all that type of stuff. That's what people like to see. People don't want to learn. You don't want no knowledge. You don't want namaste. You don't want peace. You don't want the om. People don't want that. They want that entertainment. And I realized that. And I'm being skillful. I'm not being a victim or anything like that. I'm saying I made my shift, and did you make yours? That's all I'm saying. Because when I first came on YouTube, getting back to it, You know what I'm saying? Like, I had recently came from a situation where I was homeless. So, you know what I'm saying? Nobody really gave a fuck about me then. You know what I'm saying? When I was homeless. But then now they see somebody on YouTube with like 1,000 views or something. Then now all of a sudden you give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I was doing 13 Signs of Astrology for free, doing readings for free, nobody was coming to check for me or help me. Matter of fact, people were trying to even stop me then. People took, let me give you a little bit of my background or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Before I came into getting into astrology and stuff like that, I had another side. You know what I'm saying? Like, I came from the streets. I did things in the streets. And even when I left selling drugs, I got into doing white collar things, white collar stuff, you know what I'm saying, on the streets. That's what I did or whatever. And it was to the point where I had people, even in my own family, come in and destroy me because I was making so much money and they were jealous. They came in to destroy me, you know what I'm saying, to stop me from what I'm doing. And then those same people came back when I got into 13 Signs of Astrology. First, they didn't really bother me. You know what I'm saying? But then when they seen you get 1,000 viewers, then these same people come back now and they want to try to fuck you up again and destroy you again. But I'm like, it's not going to happen. You're dealing with a magician. That's what people fail to realize. You are dealing with a magician. You're not dealing with some lightweight, you know what I'm saying, or somebody that's just getting on YouTube and doing a few things and talking. Like, you see the numbers, you know what I'm saying, you thinking it's all easy to do. So people, they went and tried to make videos too and try to get people to watch them and people to listen to them too. They tried, and all it is, you got to keep in mind, was people trying to compete with me. And me, what I was doing on YouTube and what I'm doing on YouTube, because I'm still doing it, is simply enlightening people. That's all I was simply doing, coming from the heart. I made over 260 videos from the heart. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, prior to that, I came from a situation where I didn't have nothing and nobody cared. But then as soon as I get to a point where I'm up to about my like 100 video or whatever, then all of a sudden people coming out the woodwork now. Like, first they come in like friends, smile in your face, stab you in the back. People don't realize I see through you. You're dealing with a psychic warrior though. See, I'm psychic, but people fail to realize I'm a psychic warrior. You know what I'm saying? Like, they had psychic warriors. You know what I'm saying? Like, in martial arts, when you get so high, it gets to a point where you have to learn how to use you don't move to fight somebody. You don't even move. I can fight you without moving. I can fight you in this house without moving. And that's what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm really making this video or whatever, because I know I'm saying a lot and people are like, wow, what the hell, Ra Imhotep? You're going off on this one. I'm like, you just don't realize, like, if this isn't for you and you were sincere, because I mean, it was a lot of people that had sincere questions and stuff like that. And if you were sincere, I mean, you know who you are. There was a lot of people watching my videos. They love my videos, and you know who you are to the fans and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's definitely a lot of people that got a lot of information out of what I'm doing, but there was a lot of people that just wanted to see me fall because they seen me. They thought I was on some type of pedestal or whatever they thought, and they're like, man, I'm gonna take him down off this pedestal, man, because he going somewhere or whatever. But it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I made my shift. Did you? And then you had all of these other people, like these people on YouTube. I ain't gonna say no names. Then you had these people on YouTube even that basically started to make videos to try to associate themselves with me, or to try to create competition with me so more people can watch their videos. But in the meantime, I'm steadily just making videos about the topics that I had already predetermined that I was going to make videos on. See, people fail to realize when I was making videos and like in 2012, that's what I'm saying, was like what I was doing in 2012, all of that was based on a strategic line of information that had to come out during that time. So I was not competing with anybody. You know what I'm saying? That's what people figured out. There was no competition in 20. And it's never going to be any competition, because like I said, I'm a magician. I'm a creator. You know what I'm saying? So why would I compete? People that compete don't have any creative talent. I don't have to compete against you. I can just create something different. And that's what I do. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm not trying to rag on myself. I'm just saying people are so linear. So you have these people on YouTube, they're making videos, trying to send out little subliminal shots and do all of this stuff. And you know what I'm saying? Trying to put their name, like, don't associate me with anybody. I'm just letting people know that right now. Like, I'm Ra Imhotep. Don't associate me with no other YouTube person out there. I know a lot of people on YouTube, like outside of YouTube, but don't associate me with them. I'm myself, you know what I'm saying? So don't compare my information to their information. You make your shift. I made my shift because I'm still here. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, I'm still here helping, teaching, enlightening, and inspiring. And that's what it's all about. So, I mean, man, you just had so much. Like last year, it was just wild, man. And I mean, I'm talking about males and females alike. Like people are not sincere. People say they're sincere in the heart, and I'm talking about like people in this so-called conscious community. That's what we're talking about right here. Like, this is not, like, all of the stuff I'm saying, this is not about like people that's really out there in the streets. Like, I've been in the streets with cutthroats and stuff like that. These are people that are acting like they're conscious with names like Atum and Kansu and Sekhmet and Aset and Imhotep And you know what I'm saying? All of that. These people got all these names. They want to put all these names on themselves. And then all of a sudden now you conscious because you got some fucking name. Like, I don't get the fuck out of here just because you got a name. That doesn't make you conscious. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you take on a name, what you fail to realize is you're taking on an entity. And if you're not real to that name, that entity will take you over and will basically abuse you and punish you. You know what I'm saying? Destroy you and kill you. You know what I'm saying? You're taking on a name of a higher powerful entity, playing around with it. You can talk about some Hotep and Namaste and all this stuff, playing around with it, using holy words, but then corrupting them. Nah, I don't want to. You miss me with all that. You miss me with your Hoteps and your Namastes and all of that type of stuff when I know it's in your heart because you're dealing with a psychic warrior. See, I know it's in your heart. So that's why people like, some people I deal with one way because I read people that are sincere. And if you're sincere, I deal with you sincere. And there's other people I'm like, oh, that nigga trying to do this or do that. That's the type of person that'll smile in your face and stab you in the back. What you fail to realize is I'll stab you in the back. That's what people fail to realize. Like, I'll stab you in the back. Like, I'm not the victim type. Like, I'm a warrior. You know what I'm saying? So you come at me, you come correct. And that's for, you know who you are. You know who you are basically watching this video. You know exactly who you are. And I know you like, wow, this guy's on YouTube talking about, you know who you are. This is a specific person. You don't realize, guys, 260 videos comes with a lot of hatred. 260 videos comes with a lot of trauma. A lot of people don't like that. A lot of people don't want to see you doing certain things in your past that knew you. And they're like, I'm supposed to be up here doing this with you and all of this type of stuff. You do you. I made my shit. Did you make yours? That's what it comes down to. So, I mean, that's for anybody. All these people, you know who you are. I'm going to keep it moving. There is no fear in my heart because when you decide that you're going to do something like this, like I always said in the beginning, you put your life on the line. In the beginning, you put your life on the line. When you decide you're going to basically do some type of work like this or whatever, you put your life on the line. So you think I care about dying? You don't make 260 videos in public and people know you. I go outside, people know who I am. You realize that? Like, I go outside and people walk up to me like I'm some type of celebrity or something just from teaching people. I mean, it's a pleasure. I'm glad when people walk up to me and they're like, oh, I got so much out of your videos and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, it's cool. But then in the back of my mind, I'm like, people just are so, the only thing they're looking at is the numbers. And they see you get 1,000 views or something. Everybody's just like, oh, either trying to bring you down or whatever. And then other people are at you. And I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, if something's good, a lot of people are going to, be at it and endorse it and stuff like that if it's good information and whatever. Like, if you have something good, a lot of people are going to want it. That's all I'm saying. But I'm just saying, like, all the extra like kudos and stuff, I really don't get caught up. My head is not blown up like that because I've been getting kudos and stuff like since I was like a youngster, man. Like, it's always been like that for me. That's what people fail to realize, and people get jealous and all this other shit. I don't care. I'm who I am. It's always been like that for me. I was shining since I was 5 years old. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was the type of dude, I was 9 years old cutting grass. I was an entrepreneur getting money at 9 years old. Friends jealous of me. You know what I'm saying? I had to deal with the bullies and all that shit at a young age. So I could deal on so many levels. You could keep coming with your little games and all that stuff. I can deal with you on so many levels. And people don't fail to realize you're dealing with a magician. You're dealing with a magician. So yeah, it's just a lot, man. It's a lot. So I mean, I'm happy to be back, you know what I'm saying, here on YouTube and everything, but I just want to kind of come on a different level, man, because like people need to just definitely see that there is definitely a different side to Ra Imhotep. Like, it's just not all sweet, it's not all peaches and cream over here, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you're trying to like really help people and enlighten people, like, you have people even on YouTube to try to create competition with you and stuff like that, and then try to discredit you and make a video and turn around and discredit your information or whatever and send subliminals, but they're not going to say your name though, of course. And that's all good. But you say my name, then that's when it's going to get different. I'm letting people know that. You ever say my name in the video, you know what I'm saying, it's going to get off of the video. I'm just letting you know that right now. You say my name in the video, it's going to get off of the video. So I'm just letting people know that it's a lot in this video. But man, I just don't, I'm the type of person, like, I ain't going to back down easy. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to back down easy. And I know that there's a lot of people that, you know what I'm saying, are out here that are sincere. And I have to say stuff like this for them, the people that are really listening to these videos or whatever and really trying to get some of these videos, and then they seeing people make comments talking all crazy and they like, what the hell is going on here? What you're seeing, people, is a lot of stuff from my past where people coming into the video bringing stuff into these videos from my past. That's what you're seeing. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what you're saying. I'm just letting people know. So if you're seeing, because people email me like, you're all right? Like, what's going on? These haters and what the hell is going on, Ra Imhotep? Like, I'm like, yeah, I'm cool or whatever. That's just my life or whatever. There's a lot of people that don't want to see you do something. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's not even, it's like envy. There's two things. Like, you got jealousy, then you got envy. And jealousy is like when the person's just like, oh, I wish I had that shirt. You get on that nice shirt and I wish I had it. But then envy is like, they don't even want the shirt you got on. They just don't want you to have it on. Like, to the point where they will kill you A person that envies you will kill you. So that's why you got to realize, like, if you're out there in public as a light worker, as a healer, as an alchemist, or whatever you are, you still have to be a spiritual warrior. Just like I was saying on the light worker from the hood video, you got to be a spiritual warrior, because these people are going to test you. Like, it's not all good. Just because you're up here teaching, everybody is not all good. There's like always a Judas out there. You know what I'm saying? There's always a Judas out there. So Judas killed Jesus or whatever. So there's always a Brutus out there. Brutus killed Caesar. There's always somebody that's going to stab you in the back. They're going to act like they're there with you. You know what I'm saying, in the beginning, but they're going to stab you in the back. But the thing is that I'm knowledgeable. I'm wise, so I don't play the victim. And it's like when you have friends and stuff like that, and you might think that your friends or your friends, y'all all hanging out together and it's all good. Like, you got to realize most of your friends are only with you to keep you on their level. That's usually like why people are friends with you. Most people aren't sincerely friends with people. They're only friends with you to keep you on their level. When you decide you're going to do something different and you want to raise up and go to a higher level, they're going to be like, no, don't go. Don't go. And if you keep going, they're going to be like, no, don't go. And if you keep going, they're going to be like, I'm going to kill you if you keep going. They'll do that. So it's a lesson in that. Watch the movie Juice. You'll learn a lot from it. I'm going to go ahead and close this video down. Thank you for listening and watching.